Okay guys, so this is another video, and in today's video, it's not really a series, it's kind of just a video I felt like doing. Basically, we're going to be comparing about maybe like 15 mods, I think. Just random mods I already have installed. Seeing how their weapons, armor, and ranged weapons scale against each other. And we're going to be doing this with 4 tests. There's going to be utility tests, just where like if your weapon can teleport, or just judging based on how useful or cool it is. It's not really any set thing to who wins, it's just kind of just my opinion. So it's probably going to be screwed up, but whatever. There's no better way to do it. And then there's the damage test, where you take the weapon and just hit a dummy with it and see how much damage it does. It's not really anything complicated. One with the most damage wins. And then there's the ranged weapon test, which is the same thing except with ranged weapons. So, and the last one is the survivability test, and basically you just have to see how many hits you can survive against, like, I think it's called Barako, the Sun Chief. He's like the mob I could find that did the most damage in one hit, so some people are going to get melted. I mean, I'm going to get melted every single time, but yeah. So, I guess first, let's meet the contestants. And can you move, please, sir? Thank you. And so, first I just want to note that I have all these mods installed and I'm still using signs. That's kind of lazy. But first, we have Draconic Evolution. And this is the sword. Could you not, please? Thanks. This is a sword. It has whopping 61.25 attack damage. And might I mention that this mod... These mods are all going to be, like, completely different. Like, they're random mods. Like, they're not mods that focus on tools or anything. And this one does focus on endgame stuff. So, it's going to probably do pretty well. So, yep, that has 61.25 attack damage. And to put that into perspective, a diamond sword has 7. And this has 61, so that's pretty insane. And this, you can't really see how much damage it does, but it does a lot. And it has an interesting feature that I'll go over later. And then there's the armor, which is extremely overpowered, and I don't even think this armor is going to die at all, but we'll see. Then we have environmental tech, and we only have an assembler, and it doesn't even have an attack damage value. Well, I don't know. That's too bad. So let's go to industrial craft. We have, for the armor, we have quantum suit boots, which is pretty good because it allows you to fly, which is nice, I guess. Then we have the bronze axe. It kind of sucks. It only has 9 attack damage. And then we have the mining laser, which is a laser, so it's pretty good. Then we have mechanism, and we have obsidian armor, an obsidian paxel, which managed to do more than both a sword and an axe, which is interesting. And an electric bow, which is totally not the exact same as a regular bow. So now we have industrial foregoing, and we have an infinity drill with 9 attack damage, and we don't have any armor or any ranged weapons, so that's interesting. Also, there's really long numbers, which is, yeah. Then we have immersive engineering, and we have steel armor. It's kind of just armor. I think it's like the same as iron, probably between iron and diamond. Steel axe, which does the same as the bronze axe from industrial craft. And we have a revolver with dragon breath cartridges in it, which is a gun, if you didn't know somehow. Then we have applied energistics 2 with a Certus quartz axe. Yep. And then we have the matter cannon, which sounds like it's going to be really good, but it's really not. So then we have Botania. We have some cool Terra Steel armor. And we have a rod, which brings fire down because it's Rod of the Hells. It's pretty obvious. And has fire on it. Then we have the Terra Trunciter, I think? I don't know. And it's just an axe, but cool. And then we have the thermal series, because there's like 5 different mods that are all thermal. So we're just going to leave it at that. So we have platinum armor, platinum axe, and a diamond reinforced bow. There's really nothing special here. It's kind of just normal stuff. Tinker's Construct is interesting because this is pretty good. It does 23.49 attack damage, so it's definitely pretty good. And this is the longbow. It does 10.78 attack damage, but it's a bow, so that literally does not matter. And yeah, and then we have slime boots, because that's the only armor in the entire mod. So it might fail some tests, but we'll see. Then we have nuclear craft, and we have boron nitride armor and boron nitride sword, and it didn't have a ranged weapon, so that's too bad. Then we have RF tools, and it looks like we only have a wrench. So yeah, that's pretty awesome. It doesn't do anything. It's just a wrench. And then we have Mousie's mobs, and this is interesting because you have a helmet, an axe, and this thing, which is quite good. It's the ranged weapon, by the way. You get like a sun's blessing thing, and you can basically just shoot sunbeams, which is pretty good. And then we have Tech Reborn, and it looks like we have ruby armor, a ruby axe, and no ranged weapon. Then we have Railcraft, and we have steel armor and a steel spike maul with actually 14.5 attack damage. So that's not bad for a mod that literally focuses on rails. Then we have Ender IO, and I'm excited about this one because we have Ender armor, because Ender IO, and this is pretty good. Has 12 armor for the Ender plate. Then we have the Ender Mark II. It only does 9 attack damage, but it's pretty cool. Then we have the Ender Bow. And yeah, this all requires power. So then we have the Twilight Forest. We have the Glass Sword, which does 40 attack damage. And I'm not sure if you can find it like this, but it usually has 1 durability. But I got it from Creative with Unbreakable, and I'm not sure if you can find that in the game, but it doesn't matter. We're just doing the strongest ones you can find. It doesn't matter if you can get them. Then we have Fiery Armor. It's not that great. It has 9 armor on the chest plate. Then we have the Tri-Bow, which shoots 3 arrows. Then we have the last one. We have Actual Additions. We have no ranged weapon. We have some pretty good armor. 9 armor on the chest plate and the leggings, which is a little bit weird. Then we're 12.5 attack damage. So, let's just quickly grab all these, and I'll be right back with you. Okay, so I grabbed everything out, and there's a lot of stuff here. I grabbed all the weapons out, because I can't fit the armor in my inventory at the same time. So, first we're going to do this test. So, I have an on-screen leaderboard, obviously. And we're going to start with a normal diamond sword. And we're going to try a critical hit for all of these, if they can get critical hits. So, boom. 5.25 right there. So, that is all of those weapons done. I'll have a little on-screen leaderboard right now. And then we'll get into the ranged weapons. And there's only one of these per mod, so... Or there's always one of those per mod. But there's less of these, because not as many mods had ranged weapons. And also, if you haven't noticed, watch. The arrow flies completely straight no matter how much I pull it back. It literally doesn't matter. Like, I just got something all the way over there. Like, if you want to impress your friends, just do this. Just be a machine gun. And it's really easy to hit stuff because you just have to aim right for it. Like, you can just show off with your perfect shooting skills. Except for me, because I miss anyway. Like, it's so satisfying. Okay, so 3. That's pretty awesome. So you'll see another leaderboard. Okay, guys, so I'm just going to set it today. Basically what happened was, for the past 2, these and this, I forgot to put weakness on, which is, I'm not sure if it does anything, but I'm going to be safe and put it on every time. But I just put a pressure plate where I spawn, so every time I spawn, I'll get weakness, so there's no way for me to forget. But yeah, I'm just going to have to redo those. So now the last one, which probably is just gonna make me survive forever. You might think, wait, what? This only has as much armor as diamond. Oh, well, here's the thing. Look at how slow this is going down. I don't even know if it is going down. It's not even going down. We can fly. And we basically just survive forever. So, yeah, this is by far the winner. Infinite time to this thing, at least. Probably could have been a better test, but obviously this is a win because it's the best. There's no different test to show, like, that would make this not win, because it's just so much better than everything else. Like, I wonder if you have speed while wearing this. No, you don't. You just fly and be invulnerable. I guess that's pretty good. So, I guess we'll see which mods have the best stuff. And obviously, a lot of these mods aren't designed for this, so it's not really making the mods better in any way, just meaning they have better armor and stuff, I guess. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed, please comment, and if you really enjoyed, you could like and subscribe, but you don't have to do that. And yeah, I guess I'll see you guys in the next video.